Hey everybody, welcome back to Flag/Fan Friday. Hope you liked the Nigeria episode. So as you know, there's the part where I talk about the small mistakes or things that didn't quite make it into the episode. For one, yes, I know I mispronounced a lot of words. There are a few spelling errors. For example, it's Benue River, not Benue. I mean, come on, it looks like Benue. I accidentally said that the current president was Hausa. He's actually Fulani. And in physical geography, the oil rivers was actually just kind of like the southern part of the delta of the Niger River, not everything to the west of it. Otherwise, one thing we wanted to talk more about but didn't have enough time, how did Nigeria get so populous? I got this email from Geography Mojisola. They said, polygamy is not only allowed, but only 23 of the 36 states have adopted the Child's Rights Act in the Constitution passed in 2003 that states the minimum age of 18 being for marriage. Usually in the North Hausa states, the rates are highest for women marrying before 18 and having children earlier. Many sociologists speculate that this, in addition to the high migration rate from other African countries, is one of the leading factors on how their population just exploded. Also on a sad note, Nigeria is the second most brain-drained country in the world after Greece. They are actually the most educated immigrant group in the USA. The problem is they might send remittance money, but they don't really want to go back to the homeland and invest their skills. Kind of sad, but it happens. On a lighter note, metallurgy was very prevalent in the Ife and Oyo cultures. Their sculptures incorporated a cast technique that allowed a sophisticated level of aesthetic realism unseen until the Renaissance. They have the Dufuna Canoe, the third oldest in the world. They have the oldest waterworks in Africa. They have the second longest bridge in Africa. Another thing I wanted to talk about is how they have 17 free trade zones, very similar to those economic zones we talked about in the China episode. There's a strange cultural taboo with the Efik and Ibibio women. For some of the women, they go to these fattening rooms before they get married and they just eat and gorge themselves until they gain a lot of weight. It's considered very attractive to be fat in those cultures. And finally, a lot of times in Nigeria, let alone many countries in Africa, you might find people with some very funny sounding names. Names like Knowledge, Fine Face, Thank God, Government, Triumphant, Windows 95. Yeah, I mean, their former president was named Good Luck. Pretty interesting. What's the weirdest name you've heard from somebody in Africa? Oh yeah, and KSI is Nigerian. Anyway, we gotta move on to the flag. So without further ado... I love how in the episode, half of all the comments were just people talking about my Duolingo shirt. By the way, yes, I do have permission to wear their logo. Also, fun fact, that Nigerian Prince skit I did with Keith, that was actually based off of an email I got like 8 years ago. No joke. Anyway, the flag. The flag of Nigeria is a bicolor tri-band with 2 green bands on the sides and 1 in the middle. The 2 green bands stand for the natural wealth of the nation, whereas the white band stands for peace. And that's it. Like, literally, that's it. It's not complicated. I mean, sometimes you might see the flag with the coat of arms on it, but we'll talk about the coat of arms in a sec. Keep in mind, prior to this, they were under the British and had a bunch of historical flags under the British Empire. It kind of kept changing because the British kept getting more land inland, and finally, when they took over the Sokoto Caliphate, they had all of Nigeria. Also, keep in mind, some of the states of Nigeria have their own state flag. Some look really cool, and others are just pretty simple, and they just have the name of the state on the flag. And historically, some sub-national regions of Nigeria had their own flags too, and a British admiral brought back this flag showing a man chopping off the head of another man. Supposedly it came from the Kingdom of Benin, but anyway, yeah, moving on to the coat of arms. A little more detail, the image contains a black shield representing the fertile soil with a Y-shaped division called a pall, symbolizing the fork at the Niger and Benue rivers. On the sides are 2 white horses representing dignity. Then there's the eagle on top, which represents strength, sitting on green and white bands, the colors of the flag. On the bottom, it all stands on a grassy field with the national flower, the Costus Spectabilis, which represents the beauty of the nation. Finally, a scroll at the bottom areas reads, Unity, Faith, Peace, and Progress, the national motto. Fun side note, it used to be Peace, Unity, and Freedom. Wonder why they took away the freedom part. Anywho, prior to this, they had a bunch of other coat of arms, mostly under the British Protectorate years. Usually, it was just the British coat of arms with a little title banner around it saying Nigeria or something. Otherwise, prior to that, when only Lagos was colonized, they had this emblem, had a little elephant on it with a little L, and prior to that it was just West African settlements. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to Nigeria's symbolism, and I guess that means we only have one more thing to do. So without further ado, you know what time it is. It's time for Geography Fan Mail time. Alright, so we're about to begin, but before we do, we need a guest star. Come on in, Mr. Kennethan Tron.
I am Kennethan Tronin.
Alright, Ken, so you know how we always do this. You've done this many times. We start off with postcard.
Okay, we got a postcard from Larry. He's from Orlando, but he's visiting Sri Lanka.
Daniel from Massachusetts visited Mesa Verde, Colorado.
I think this is from Portugal, only because there's Portuguese written on it. Oh, no, Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? What's the gynecologist?
It does kind of look like gynecologist.
Yeah, I just read it as a guy. It's C, Sienna. B.
It starts
C.
with a C.
C. Yes, it starts with letter C from Brazil.
Okay. This letter, I don't know where it's from. It's from Elsa. All I know is that it has a bunch of pictures of wildlife from the desert.
We have a postcard from Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. Was that right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is originally for Hannah, but she will never get it. Shucks.
Dang.
All right, well.
Hayden, who visited Ba Sing Se, what is this, China or something? After some extensive Google researching, this is where it is from in post-production.
Wow, that's incredible information.
All right, so now, letters.
Eloquent writing. It's just like, I feel
It's another gynecologist.
It's another gynecologist. Oh, so adorable. Giovanni sent us a picture of their dog Coco, who loves geography now.
I wonder how much your dog loves the show. We're gonna test your dog later.
Yeah, we'll see how much this dog is a real fan.
Ashley, who is a half Brazilian, half Cajun person from Louisiana. Whoa, that's cool. And oh, this is so cool. She sent recipes for pecan pralines and shrimp and grits, two very iconic dishes from the South. And also the flag of Louisiana. Louisiana is like the one state I have not been to that I really want to go to. Cajuns speak really weird French, by the way.
Do you know any examples of Cajun language?
So for example, if they're gonna sing like this French song, it's like Je me baladais sur Avenue Canoe.
Avenue.
Yeah, it's like they don't go like they go like It's weird.
We have a letter from Laura. She's from Oklahoma. I am a new professor and was asked to teach world music last minute. Oh,
nice.
That's great because we added a segment for world music. Like with Keith describing. Every so often
we talk about music on the show.
Yeah.
You know?
I showed my class your Kiribati episode, which I was in. Oh, fun fact. Kiribati is the first time I've had a segment in Geography Now.
You never hosted a segment until then. Now you're the island guy.
Now I'm the island guy, yeah. As I should be.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah, or you'll put me in an island. Well, thank you, Laura. This is a great, lovely letter.
We got Penny from Vermont. Originally from Michigan. It's pop, not soda. Yeah, she gets it.
Nah, I still say soda.
No, it's pop. It'll
Change
always
my
be
mind.
Pop. No. I sent 2 coasters from Citizen Cider, one of the local cider companies in the area. Do you brew cider?
Oh, there are alcoholic ciders. We have a package from Switzerland. This letter is from Jamie. They're discontinued Swiss Rappin and Frank. Oh,
franc.
It's franc Swiss. A Swiss franc. Oh, I forgot. He also sent 2 postcards. Thank you, Jamie.
Is from Gaurav from India. I belong to the state of Haryana in India. It would be great if you explored more about my state and one day make a video about it in your YouTube channel. We did do an Indian states video and we did talk about it very briefly. He sends these old Indian letter cards and postcards.
Okay, so we got a letter from Andrew from Bristol, UK. Yeah, our accent is a pirate accent. I'm not joking. Oh, Blackbeard was from Bristol. I didn't even know that too.
Really?
Yeah, because, well, most pirates come from Bristol. Arrgh. I'm not sure if any of the city in the UK has this other than us. Please find this enclosed 5 Bristol pound, an estimate about a 5 English pounds.
What?
Yeah.
You can only use it in Bristol, but it's equivalent to 5 pounds, like real British?
Yeah, it's a nifty little artwork too. Dude, thank you so much, Andrew. This is really nifty. I love like just seeing really cool looking currencies that are like rare.
You look at this and you're like, is that real? This is from Catherine from Georgia. My name is Catherine. I'm a college student of the great state of Georgia. I'm a big fan of your show. I had the privilege of studying abroad last year in New Zealand, Australia, and Fiji. Therefore, I'm sending you coins from New Zealand and Fiji because I lost the Australian one. Sorry. It's okay. We have a lot of Australian coins. Don't worry. Cool, Catherine. I don't know if we have any Fiji coins yet, so that's pretty cool. Thank you.
This is the Fiji coin.
This one is for you, Ken.
Oh.
From Ireland.
Oh my god. It's even like written out in like big bold markers. Wow. Mr.
Oh, they put the sticker on the name.
I know.
I think when the post office does that.
What I'm reading so far, it says Ben.
It's probably Jumin.
We're gonna say Benjamin. Uh-oh. It comes in another bag. bag. What does this bag come in? Another see-through bag.
Is there a letter?
There's a letter here.
Oh,
nice. With you being part Irish, I thought I would send you an Irish flag, just like I have sent Paul. Ben, this is my country. This is my O'Donnell.
How do you feel right now, Ken, with that Irish flag?
I feel pretty patriotic to the Irish community. Top of the morning to you.
It's so funny because in the Nigeria episode, your Filipino mom comes up and she's like, it's like you're Filipino, but you're also Irish.
Yeah, I'm mad.
And finally, we got one last package from Mike.
Wow, that is a big package.
It's a big one. So he's from the US, but he traveled to Qatar and the UAE. Of course, flag of Qatar. This is beautiful. This is the actual panorama view of Doha, the capital city. They call this the condom phallic-shaped building.
Oh, wow.
That's what they're known for.
It's great to know that you could be identified like
by a condom.
By a condom.
I sent you all that stuff from Oman. You were the guy. I remember now. Thank you. I still have some of that stuff. Doha was beautiful, and I was surprised I liked it better than Dubai. Fun fact, I actually kind of did too. Dubai was too crowded, too touristy. I could barely even see Burj Khalifa building because everybody was crowding around it. Kind of got me annoyed. I agree with you, man. I'm sorry, Dubai, but Doha kind of blew my mind away. This. Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at this.
Wow, like the way it's even cut and with all the holes and
but there's a hole in the bottom. Is this? Oh, I think you put like a candle in here. This is a. He says this is a candle with the word Qatar on it. A hat from the UAE.
Nice.
A little UAE flag on it. I never wear hats here.
I don't wear hats either. But, if we have to wear hats.
Some really awesome postcards and pamphlets. This is a really cool notebook. Badges and pins. Whoa, this is a wool poster. A little controversial because it says Palestine. Yeah, Israeli subscribers. I don't choose what gets sent to me, but this is wool. Wow, look at that. All right, so that is just about it. But before we go, you know what time it is?
Return address contest.
Yes, sir. So basically, I put all your return addresses in this bag. Oh my god, wow, okay, that happened. I put return addresses from you guys in these bags. Ken's gonna pick one out, and whoever wins gets a Geography Now notepad and button.
Which you can find at the website down below.
geographynow.com. So Ken, go for it. Pick one out.
I'm reaching in.
Go for it.
We got Gabriel from Switzerland.
Gabriel.
Congratulations.
You just won. Anyway, guys, so that's just about it. Thank you for just putting your hometowns and countries on display. We love doing it on this show. You guys are such a great part of the show, and we love doing this. Any last words for the Geography peeps, Ken?
Thank you guys so much. My mind is blown away of all the stuff that you guys send every week. You guys rock. You're awesome.
Hope you have a good one. Stay cool. Stay tuned.
Bye.